ALR_Mike Sands is first. Even if someone else was here already, ALR_Mike Sands is first.
Hello, welcome in. How is everybody doing? We're doing a new game today. We're doing Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, and just a quick note. Lorelei is spelt like that, and it is pronounced Lorelei. That's the most common pronunciation of this name. However, Ghost of Yotei is pronounced Yotei. They're different languages pronounce things differently. Hello everyone, how are we all doing? All I know about this is that it's a puzzle game, and it's quite interesting. I'm assuming it uses some kind of visual filter as part of the puzzle. Let's say hello to everyone in chat. We have an Andy Sloan. Hello Andy. We have Here Comes the Soul. It's Solifis. And we have Mike Sands, who is inexplicably first, even if there were people here before him. Mike is first. Mike is first. We have a potential spammer. Thank you for dealing with that. Enceladus, welcome in. You're coming in wielding the Masamune. That's in Sephiroth's sword, isn't it? Immediately as you walk in through the door, thank you very much. And we have Bovanoid, who is squeaky clean after having an amazing shower. Hello Bovanoid, hello Miliki. Hello everybody. And thank you for the shout outs there as well. And Celadus. Sol has been streaming Kingdom Come Deliverance. And Mike was first because Mike does racing. Mike does racing streams, and that's why he was first. That's how he was first, because he just speeds through, never crashes, just makes it in before everyone else. I think I just accidentally switched what game I had selected. Right. So how are we all doing? I hope Wednesday's not it's not Wednesday, is it? So Wednesday won't be doing shit to you. I hope Monday's not Mondaying too hard at you. It's Monday. Hello, if you like pina casalas, you are in luck, because our Chief Hydration Manager is here. Although she will insist that you hydrate with water rather than cocktails. But that's fine. And hello, Tifa. Tifa's not here to be given treats anymore, but Tifa is watching. Tifa is there. Tifa's a good girl. She's a very good girl, and I'll be seeing her again soon. And Kizzy. I'll be seeing Kizzy soon as well, I guess. Right, shall we jump on over to the game? Now, I had set this up so that I could just press this. I can't see the game screen right now. I can see what you see. It's on my PlayStation dashboard, and I had set it up so that as soon as I press X, or as Rob Pearson calls it, cross, I would be able to go into the game and then would switch over to the game screen, and it would be as the game's loading up. However, I just accidentally nudged the controller, so I'm not sure if I've moved it off, so we're going to have to not do that wizardry, and we're just going to have to go over to the game and load it up visually while I can see it with the dashboard. Let's just fade this lovely Kingdom Hearts music down, and we'll go to the game screen. I hadn't nudged it off. If I had, we could have been loading up Final Fantasy XIV instead, but we're not. We're loading up a lot. What do you mean, no signal? Okay, there it is. What do you mean? Flash Gordon approaching. That's the vibe I had there for a second then. Right, here we go. Let's have a quick look at the settings. I've not looked at this before. Audio captions, yeah, we don't need those. Vibration, we'll play it in English, but what other languages are there? Francais, Italiano, Deutsch, Espanol, Espanol Americana. That one, that one, that one, that one, which is different to that one, okay. And there. Tifa is indeed here, waiting for the return of the treat dispensing unit. Yeah, that's not all I am to her. Probably is, isn't it? Probably is. Right, let's get going with a brand new game. Oh. I thought it was going to be a scene. It's just me. Car. Yes. Yes, my powers of observation. It's locked. I have the key. Okay. I mean, you've got to make sure. If you are someone who has periods, you do have to make sure. I don't know why I've immediately just turned around. She must have just got out of the car. But I'm going to look in the glove compartment. There's an instruction booklet and a letter. This is the thing with games. You always turn around and go back, right? From the start of the level. Thank you for selecting the Lorelei and the Laser Eyes game. Please read this instruction booklet to ensure proper handling and maximum enjoyment. Save this instruction booklet for future reference. Copyright 2014, Simogo AB. 2014? I thought this was like 2024. Before playing, what really happened at this old hotel? Who are you? Who are the other visitors? The goal of this game is to find the truth, to get the most out of this gameplay in a quiet and dimly lit environment with pen and paper at hand. Oh, fuck. Somewhere. This game requires knowledge of real-life systems like the 24-hour clock, the what? Roman numerals, Arabic numbers, and other such-like concepts. Now don't panic, because Arabic numbers are the numbers that we use. Parts of this game deal with and depict sensitive subjects and themes. Player discretion is advised. This game uses contextual controls, of which only the most common scenarios are outlined. Yeah, I don't need to, we don't need to read all this. We can work it out. Game Boy! Saving the game. We probably need to do that. Computers are found throughout the game. From here, you are able to save or load the game. Please observe that this game does not automatically save your progress. Any unsaved progress will be lost forever. Should the game end, you will have to restart from your latest save. Computers can also be used to load files from disks. It is recommended to save your game before loading unknown files. You can also use computers to find valuable information and statistics about your current playthrough. Mike loves how excitedly I yelled Game Boy. Yeah, my neighbours on like the 3rd floor probably heard that. Like, what? Someone just get a new present?
Thinks Seth isn't bad enough at this game already, so wants them to no saving. Teehee.
No saving. That's a nerf. That is a nerf. Yes. You can also use computers to find valuable information. Right, okay, saving. We don't have advice and tips. Nah, don't need that. A photo fell out of the instruction manual.
Big stretch.
Let's all do a big stretch. Well, before we look at the photo, we're all going to do a big stretch. Everyone get ready for some puzzling. With a big stretch, we're going to put our hands together. Push forward. Slowly raise up above our heads. And then down to the small of our back. Fucking up the cable for our headsets. Push down with your shoulders, forward with your chest. One across the front, like this. Push them gently against each other, and then swap. And shake it all out. Now, I'm not sure the structure of this game, so nerfs are not for the entire stream. They're for a section. Let's say I'm not allowed to use the first save point that I find. We'll say nerfs are per save point. So I'm not allowed to use the first save point that I found. Now this did recommend pen and paper, so paper will be the easy bit. I think I'll just use the notes. I'll just use the notes app on my phone. Paper will be the easy bit, the pen's the hard bit. The pens always just decide to go walkies or something. They never ever stick around. Let's get the notes app up on my phone. Where's the notes app? There it is. It's as elusive as my pens. Right, so let's look at the photo. So we were meant to go back, perhaps. Okay. Okay. Is this a threat? Is the game threatening me? So here are the instructions. Oh, you didn't read all the instructions. This is what happened to the last person who didn't read all the instructions. Okay, let's read the letter. Syracusa, December the 13th, 1962, underlined, 1962. Signora, as discussed, I am expecting your arrival at Hotel Letztes. Hotel Letztes on January 7th next year, so it's 1963. Now, I'm writing this down, don't know if I should. This project is my magnum opus, the mother goose of all birds. It is my firm belief that you can help me transcend the limitation of art for humans. We will put on a show for the eyes of the cosmos. Abimo Pectore. Renzo Nero. All right. What's on the radio? Game Boys weren't out in 1963. Computers you can save on one either. I don't think we're here. I don't think that letter was for us. Let's start the car. Okay. But the game will now. The car won't. We'll lock the car. Here we go. This sign has been erected by the National Heritage Board and is maintained by the Augen-Waldberg Residents Association in consultation with the Augen-Waldberg Culture Committee. The Augen-Waldberg Forest and surrounding areas were given status as a national park in 1958. Camping or lighting fires are strictly prohibited within the park at all times. Ecology and wildlife. The trees of the forest mainly consist of members of the Fagaceae family, Fagacia family, including oaks, chestnuts, and beeches. Please report any instances of beech bark disease to the National Park Administration. The Augen-Waldberg Forest is the home of many species of animals, including wildcats, badgers, bats, deer, and wild boars. The forest has Central Europe's largest colony of boreal owls. Well, it's a good job that they're some kind of real and not, imaginary. Birds are not fake. History and culture. Archaeological findings dating as far back as the Paleolithic era suggest that the grounds were considered holy. Today, because of its cultural history, it remains a favorite spot for artists, and countless films, books, and other works have been created or conceived here. For hundreds of years, the land was owned by the Schwarzwald family, of which the last member was renowned painter Renate Schwarzwald. After her tragic death, the state used the building as a home for the blind, after which the structure was sold and turned into the first hotel in the region. The origins of the mausoleum on the land is unknown. In fact, whether someone is buried inside or not has been a source of debate by local historians. The cemetery administration has refused the exhumation of the mausoleum. The site is home to a myriad of legends and mysteries. Reports of ghosts are plenty, and many visitors have tried to find a fabled treasure, but whether it has ever existed is unknown. What mysteries will you find? Oh, Augenwald, like the forest the Ochen demon comes from. It is Phasmo. I was not mistaken in forgetting to change the stream information before I started the stream. I mean, I've changed it now, but maybe there will be drops. So this is the Diochen forest, okay. And here's the map. So I'm guessing the arrow is where I am. There's a chapel and a hotel. No, the arrow is something else. I'm at the information board, obviously. Okay, so there is an arrow pointing, so if we go up past the chapel and go left. Mike would rather go to the Schwarzwald. He was actually supposed to go there this weekend but couldn't get tickets. Oh, that's a shame. So there's a church along there, but there was an arrow drawn on the map over here. So let's go like here somewhere. Anything here? Oh. Truth recovered 0.6%. Current location forest, stress level, temperature, caffeine influence, bladder, economy. I have photographic memory for everything that she's read, mental notes, meet him at the hotel, personal history, arrived by car, current possessions, a key for the car, and a tampon. Okay. So cross, or X, brought me into this screen. How do I get out of it? Where's return to get there? Circle brought me in here as well. Square brought me in here as well. All the buttons do the same thing. Right, this is where the arrow was pointing. An American dollar. Oh, wow. A whole American dollar. When do we start shooting lasers, wonders Bovinoid? I have $1. Is that what the arrow was pointing to? $1. And a little Lorenzo the Great. It's locked. There is a letter slot in the door. Tickets is scribbled in red paint below the slot. Well, that's not a ticket, is it? So no. We need to unlock the caravan. Now we need a vending machine to steal the dollar from us, says Bovinoid. Do I need to put my light on already? No. My screen, the whole screen, gets darker or lighter with with the game, which can confuse me as to what the light level looks like on me for you, but it doesn't on the little screen I've got here. The forest Diogen is from is the Organwald. That's where we are, right? Yeah. And this is the laser eyes. The laser Ochen. There's a doggy. There's a doggy. And he's got a letter. Hello. Who's a good doggy? Hi. Oh. Look at how cute he is. Inspect the collar. The tag reads Rudy. Hello, Rudy. You have a letter for me? Our mystery starts in previous correspondence. Find the year. It's a good job we went back to the card, isn't it? So, is there a lock on this door, on this gate, that has... Well, I've got the year. So it's 1963, because the letter was written 1962 and it said next year. So where do we put that in? Over here, probably. That's locked too. There we go. So, I've got to spin it all the way around. Don't you know these things can go backwards? 19. If you put the year in ascending order, it's 1369. Nice. I just had it on 6. Come on. 63. Ta-da! I'm a genius. Right, so there's a computer, so I'm not allowed to save at this computer. There's a pinboard. Among handwritten notes like Lockgate, Feed Dog, and Write Handwritten Notes, there is a typed letter. Signorina, you were, as expected, clever, like the mouse who finds the fresh carrot among mouldy cheese. Forgive the strange welcome with the locked gate and the black dog. We have to be sure to keep uninvited guests away. Meet me inside. Our journey, 116 years back in time, 116 years back in time, is about to begin. The past is the key to the future. Buona fortuna. Renzo Nero. Is saving all I can do here? Yeah. Run statistics program, so I'm not allowed to do the save. Enjoy your lurk and Seldis. Current statistics. Is this the number of puzzles there are to solve? And there are shortcuts, and there's a quiz club. Okay, not allowed to save. But now I can save at the next one. Electrical cabinet. Now. $18.47. No. Yes. There we go. 116 years back from 1963. Well, now this is different. 2014 was the date in the instruction manual. Oh, right. That plus these. Maths! Oh, God. Okay. 2014. Well, it's not going to be 2105. It's not going to be 1744. So it's 1182. 1182 won't be 800. No, will be 800. That'll bring us to 1992. 1992. And then 22 is 2014. Money? Game Boy! Bite-sized gaming system obtained. What can I do with that? Oh, and money, or potentially it's money. But I also solved one puzzle outside. We'll have a look again at what it says now. Bite size, install game, calculator. What game do I have? I don't have a game. Can I put the tampon in the Game Boy? No. Hey, that's the real time. That's the real time. Where I am, anyway. Interesting. Let's see, well, if I've not found any more dollars, so if the numbers have changed, because I have solved more puzzles. Huh. Well, this is neither outside nor in the hotel, technically. Can I go through here? That's a shortcut. It's bolted from the other side. That door, that is a window, not a door. Alright, in here we go. Doggy! Hello? Who's a good puppy? Yes, you can pet the dog. Oh. Now I just miss Tifa even more. Okay, can I can't run, can I? Because every button just open. Oh, was that a quick turn? No. Windows can be doors if you are willing to risk getting cuts, says Mike. Oh, a TV. Hang on a second. Surveillance monitor. Bolted shortcut, so it's locked. I see. Now it says 16 on it. Is it as simple as just going to 16? It is. Okay. So that's the shortcut to there. We've got a surveillance monitor. We can't interact with anything else. So let's have a look at this. Okay. So left and right do... Oh, hello. Who's this? Man at the gate. Hello, man at the gate. No. Yes. No. No, but he's left his hat. There is a calling card hidden inside the hat. I am half a magician without you. May I be permitted the enchanted pleasure of entertaining you this evening? You complete me. Lorenzo the Great. Right, we've got up triangle with a line, down triangle with a line. Okay, up triangle with a line. Eye diamond in the middle. When Mike lived on the ground floor, his window became a reverse McDrive. See if there's anything else on the surveillance camera. Nope. Surveillance monitor, there we go. I think that's the only thing that we can see on here. Yeah, it's just tuning it in. Okay. Can we adopt Rudy and go to the park? I would like that. We can do that if the game will let us. Dreamer. Magician. Chair. Sculpture of a magician. And then we have Doggo. Who's a good puppy? Yes, you are. Creator. Artist. Now, could these be the people? Where's it gone? Could this be this? But what are the lines through it? And it's not giving me the option to turn them and make them face in any direction, is it? So maybe not, but there are the 4 statues and there's the little fountain in the middle. There's a thing here. Is that $1? It's an American dollar. I have 2 American dollars. There's a... Is that hanging above or is that a tree? That's a tree sticking up out of the ground. What about the vases? Not interactable. It can't look through that. I should wait. I should not press the button unless something's highlighted. There's another $1. I think you're right. It is a list of dollars to collect. Overnight. Shortcut. It's bolted from the other side. Okay, that's not run. There is no run. Okay. I have to pet the dog every time we walk past her. Who's a good baby? Yeah. So I don't think I can do anything to those statues at the moment. Let's just see. Let's just try the door. It's locked. There's a keypad next to the door. Okay. I mean, 1, 8, 4, 7. Yes. A lot of blood. I can hear people. There are notices about events and happenings at the hotel. Notes about missing script pages. Missing script pages. Has anybody seen my lost pages, last seen in my typewriter, January 13th? The content has personal value. There is a substantial reward for finding all 9 of them. Please deliver them personally. I am staying in room 1963. Exhibition, 2nd floor, open all day, free admission. Among them, many portraits, lithographs, and sculptures in the collection of Hotel Letztes. Guests and visitors are welcome to visit the exhibition hall on the 2nd floor. We are proud to currently be hosting the absorbing mixed media work of Lorelei Weiss, as well as our standing showing of Renat Schwarzwald's Himmelskörper paintings. There is something written on the back of the note. Memory recovered. have you taken the challenge to knowledge and are ready to step out into a world of true art? Are you the foretold Nocens Mulier? We welcome you, the real connoisseur, to see it all in the Red Gallery on the 2nd floor. Ghost tour! Guided ghost tour with dinner. Backyard sign-up required. Brave the haunted dark nooks and crannies of the hotel and soak up the atmosphere of centuries past. Our nightly ghost tour is exclusive to our bravest guests, as the old building is home to a wide variety of spirits, good and bad. Most famously, the Countess, who is said to stalk the hallways in search of her eye. And who knows, perhaps you will also be invited to find and enter the many hidden passages on the tour. Please observe that pre-registration is required and that children are only allowed in the company of an adult. Mike says, ghost tours. Seth, I found a job for you if Twitch fails. I haven't done ghost tours. I have done immersive horror. Fortune telling and magic show locations to be announced, free for hotel guests. Since its opening, the mystery of magic and fortune telling has been synonymous with Hotel Laetitia. Our guests can meet with the local mystic or enjoy his mysterious magic show, but be aware, he always has a trick up his sleeve. Quiz night, secret location only for members. Feeling knowledgeable? Try joining the Secret Quiz Club. Hotel Laetitia is the proud home of Europe's most trying trivia nights. How trying? Well, try finding it in the first place. To those who find their way to the hallways of wisdom, we promise an elite quiz which will challenge your awareness and perhaps even put your survival skills to the test. Has anyone seen our document tubes? Please come by our temporary studio in the basement if you know of their whereabouts. Thank you. Right. Got some nice music on. Is that... there's an arrow pointing there. Is that downstairs or upstairs? That went upstairs.
Hubert is love, Hubert is life.
We've got a Hubert redeem. Let's quickly jump on over. While Mike is going on a lurk. Bum 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 bum. There we go. I hope you enjoyed your Hubert Shark Attack, Mike. And I assume you are off to your races. I hope they go well. Enjoy. Okay. Back to the game. Let's have more of a look around this room first. There are people talking, and it gets louder over here, so they might be in the office. Let's go have a look at the coat hanger. Call him Mr. James. Hello, James. Welcome in. Good evening. Just in time for a Hubert. That's my jacket, right? Yeah, let's hang my jacket up. How are you doing, James? I hope Monday hasn't Mondayed you too hard. There's someone talking in there. Listen in. You want to change the title to Laser Eyes? More action? Have you even read what I sent you, Mr. Bob Hamburger? Is there someone with a soul I can talk to instead? I'm not being rude. If anything, I'm being too polite. Bobby Burger. Bob's Burgers. Monday has been boring more than anything. Very quiet day, I suppose. Boring is... could be worse than boring. Right, which way should we go? Let's go this way, because I went this way accidentally a moment ago. Ooh! Gotcha. Nostalgia figures, $1. Collect all 20. Here's the vending machine. Shall I insert $1? We want to collect them all, right? What we got? A little man with a top hat, and we're going to put him there. We're going to spend all 3 of our dollars on these. And hope that they're not needed for anything else. What have we got? What have we got? A little robot. And one more. Nope. A little frog burglar. Cool. What else is here? A shortcut, which probably won't open from this side. Yep. A frog burglar, or as Bovenly puts it, a frogler. Let's go in the toilet. Oh. No, we'll wash our hands. Okay, we've got a few ways to go. Let's stay on this floor for the moment. What have we got? Well, there's the document tube. Kill Arde. How do I go back? Like that. Oh, right, so I've technically got that wrong, but I wasn't actually trying it yet. There are a lot of early sketches and notes on the drawing board. Symmetric design, estimated project cost. One module costs 10, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 130. Modern design proposal, inexpensive materials, economic construction, low priced interior, any hidden costs. Right, we'll come back to that in a minute. So that's 130. So is that the code for this? No. So if one block is 10 and it's a symmetrical design, there are a couple of hidden blocks. You see. So there's one light. I need to get a pointer. I'll make a pointer at some point. Maybe in time for the next stream. Okay, what else is here? So that's 130. Est cost 130. Let me just recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes. Any hidden costs here, you're asking? North is that way. Oh, that's First Established. That's Andre Plan. That's Kjell whose thing that is. So this will be modular room design, least expensive option. Project team said their cranes cannot rotate modules. Supplier only has one of each module in stock. So the least expensive design here is probably can't rotate, so the 55 is out. Is the 500 too long? You could put the 500 with the 315, which would be 815. But that might not be the cheapest. You could put the 210 with the 130 and the 315. Because the 210 would go sort of in the left bit and then round of the sticking up section. So the 210, which would make 4, 50, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5. Was not the least expensive option. Okay. That is the same name, right? Kiel-Are, yeah. Oh, stop pressing the thing. I just want to come out. Hello, Bandit. Welcome in. Thank you for the 25 stream streak. Now, 25 stream streak does mean if you want it, you can give me a double length stackable nerf. So nerfs in this game last between save points. So you can nerf me. I'm not sure how you would nerf me in this, other than Bovinoid nerfed me to not be allowed to save before. But hello, welcome in, and I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good weekend and Monday's not Mondaying too hard at you. Okay, so what we want to do is solve all of these in advance. So that is definitely 130. First, Itash, so that when we then find the document tubes with their names on them, we have Andre Plan. Don't autocorrect me. Andre Plan. Any hidden costs? I don't understand how to make that a number here. So let's move on. This is the one we're trying to solve right now. Kiel-Are. What would be the cheapest? They can't rotate, so the 55 is out because nothing would go in with it. The 80 is also out because there'd be a gap underneath. 500 and 315 is more expensive than what we worked out before. So the 210, the 130 and the 315. Oh, yeah. That is what I put in, wasn't it? 6. No, I think I counted it out wrong. 655 is not what I put in. 655. Game does give you a calculator. There we go. So we've got these documents, which is the map of the downstairs at least. Okay. And we can have a look at what each room is. The basement crafts room, the architect's studio. Let's try and solve the other horseman room. Horse rooms! Exclaims Bovinoid. Right, well, we can't get into this one. And that's a secret thing as well, which I'm assuming the side that SC is written on is the side that you have to unlock it from. Because it's on this side for this one. And this is locked from this side. Let's try and solve the other things here. Loth T. Vinden. No, stop with the autocorrecting. Loth T. Vinden. This is why I do prefer actually using a pen and paper. Constructors said our measurements do not make sense. Recalculate the area. I mean, is it 6 by 18? Right? I would say 6 by 18 because they've looked at it upside down and assumed it's 9 by 81, but it's 6 by 18, which would be 108. Welcome back from your lurk, Enceladus. 6 by 18 would be 108. Right? Yes. Okay. Component based. I'm just going to put it in brackets in case I worked that out wrong in my head. 6 by 18. And then we have Tredyev. Not Trendies. Stop autocorrecting. Tredyev Wonyik. Remember to report cost to client. Component-based mansion design. Available components and prices. Okay. So which of these do we put together to make that mansion? Is it not just the 215 and the 500? No, the 215 doesn't have the right number of windows. The 330... The 50 does not have... does have. It's the 50. That's the correct shape and the correct windows. And I believe the 85? 2 windows, then 2 below it, 2 on the tower, 3, yeah, it's the 50 and the 85, which is 135. Yes. Okay. So that's those solved for when we find the other tubes. Hopefully we've got some more blood trails here. And a shredded poster. Lorenzo and his okay. Memory recovered. Okay, can I unshred it? How do I can't. Can I not rearrange these into... No, all I can do when I press it is... Ah, that's how I do it. Okay. Right, so we're bringing that to the bottom. This looks like it's going to be 911. Memory changed. Oh, you're going to drop me in and out every time I... No, you're not. Okay. Lorenzo... But we're making a rose here. That does not go there. Lorenzo and his magic roses. No, that does go there. No? No. Where's the L? There. Lorenzo the Great and his magic roses. So the roses goes above. Like that. And that's in the wrong place. So that goes there. So that just go at the bottom. Because it's the hand. That's correct. My bottom is missing a strip, says Bovanoid. I'm not going to strip my bottom on stream, I'll get banned. So, P11? It's not 9, 9's the other direction, isn't it? Pi? P? Okay, well we've got whatever that is. Doesn't look like there's anything else to do in here. We can go upstairs. So we've got the map. We can go into that craft room there, but we can't go further. Polyurethane. Maybe the question will tell us what the answer is. Says Bovinoid. $1. You can go and get another collectible. So that's going to be locked from the other side. Yeah. We've got some crafting here. Another shredded poster. It's another Lorenzo the Great. What do we have? We have this chain. Let's go there. No. That goes at the top. We've got something wrong around here. In his latest escape act. Right, it's correct to there. This is his fingers. And so that goes there. And there we go. Bovinoid has switched to his tablet. Just a reminder, if you have any pills to take your pills, please. We want everyone to be healthy and well. Okay. There's another shredded poster. And let's go spend $1. Get another little collectible figurine.
Ursula wants Seth to hydrate.
And a hydrate. Let's
with
all hydrate.
water.
Everyone look after yourselves. I've got a little sword. There's some biographies over here. Now we don't have a map of upstairs. There's a phonograph. Start the music. We've got some ads starting in just under 30 seconds. I'll try not to do anything too monumental while you're in them. James is hydrated with beer. James. I hope you're enjoying it though. What beer do you have, James? Biographies have been torn out from the shelf. The life and times of Lorelei Weiss. The pages are torn out. Lorenzo Nero, un animal terrible. A terrible animal. Most of the book is covered in red paint, but a few pages and paragraphs are still readable. Given the recurring themes of gambling, Nero's comment about cards in the 1960s interview in Technic and Photography comes as no surprise. And there is magic in my cards. My childhood friend Gino could do things with cards that I have never seen since. He was good with tricks. Little Gino. Il Bruto. A horrible gambler, he never realized that in order to win, you have to cheat. He was a simple boy who relied on luck. The game is rigged. Cheating is part of the game. Mr. James E3 is drinking a Doom Bar, because that's what's on offer in his local Tesco at the moment. The occult always had a hold on Nero from his scrapbooks and indeed his work, which often included elements like crystal gazing, tarots and such. We can surmise that he was particularly interested in soothsaying. He once said to Claudia Piccini, editor on the Etymologist Stream, that he did not need to see the finished cut. He had already seen the whole film in a prophetic vision. He often said in interviews that he did not believe in fate, but to friends, he often spoke about different methods to see the future. Contradictions are contrary to my beliefs, he famously wrote to his worst critic, Paul Dumont. Nero's relationship with money was complex. He would often gamble and frequently said that magic and money walks side by side in art. Yet he would contradictively as often claim that money stifled creativity, calling it a red, man-eating beast. Whenever he had won big, he would buy a new black suit and gladly spent money on diffuse creative endeavors which were often left unfinished. He would frequently donate money to a local dog shelter, since there were no anti-cat shelters to be found. Several friends and acquaintances have told stories about how Nero would carry around large amounts of cash in grocery bags or in his pockets, which would often result in him misplacing or losing them altogether. Besides the technical aspects, Nero had little interest in the historical spectacles created in Cineterzo. The apparatus was too big to create anything which would not be controlled by outside forces. In one of Nero's many manifests, there is a satirical proposal claiming that only dictators should be allowed to direct films. Welcome back from the ads. Thank you very much for sticking through them if you did so. The holiness of creative control is a recurring theme in Nero's scribblings and work. As time passed, his opinion would swing, and he instead regarded being out of control as the only viable way to create art. Surrendering to the ether. Surrendering to Mr. James Ether, Nero calls it in another manifest. Nero's time at Cineterzo is rarely spoken of, but he spoke of it briefly and admitted vaguely in a 1957 interview with Swedish TV's Lars Heiland. I heard the whispers in the stomach of the behemoth Cineterzo, the old vanguard, survivors from the silent era. I knew that there was an ancient conspiracy. I wanted in. Nero hated distinctions and swung like a pendulum between art house and exploitation, yet the majority of his body of work is entirely inaccessible. A Dog, like all other dogs, is still frequently aired on TV in Italy and Germany, and Automobile is constantly screened at cult movie festivals. His work has found an audience, but Un Animale Terribile definitely ended his already limited commercial appeal. Nero had crossed the line between eccentric and madman, and the distributor abandoned the film after its initial premiere. The first and only Cinema Sostenuto project was a Trojan horse. An American studio, likely not too familiar with his early work, had been convinced that Nero could create a cheap gothic horror film, which was in vogue at the time. Had they read Nero's attached manifest, it is unlikely that they would have given him assent. An early draft of the proposal suggested, hopefully jokingly, that the audience should be lined up and shot after each screening. He had a great interest in technique, and his friend Kaya Gatz remembers their visit to the Electronic Arts Symposium well. He called the whole exhibition a one-potato meal, but he kept coming back to Weiss's parodic computer, which failed at every task given. It aligned well with his thoughts about machines surpassing humans while still being inept at everything, since they were built by morons. He called Weiss a woman with laser eyes and said that he already knew they would soon work together. Renzo Nero, James, is surrendering to the ether. Okay, we've got the music on. Books about numbers. There's a lot of reading. Let me hydrate a bit more. S.C. Bolt's Number Puzzles, Volume 1. Welcome to S.C. Bolt's Number Puzzles, Volume 1, your shortcut to a quicker brain. This collection of my original number conundrums range from beginner to intermediate. Each puzzle can always be answered with a number between 0 and 99, and are all sure to challenge your grey cells. I hope this book will both entertain and train your intellect. Good luck. Dr. S.C. Bolt, born 1949, has written over 200 puzzle books and constructed over 50,000 brain teasers and riddles. Rizzles, he is the director of the Puzzle Association of Denmark, and his puzzles have been published in all of the world's biggest publications. Puzzle number 1. What is x plus y plus z? We have... Okay. I mean, these standard dice, because I could just grab a die out of one of my many board games and cheat this, but it is trying to tell me there, isn't it? So the 6 will be pointing at the 2 there on the X. It wouldn't be the 5 because the 4 is on the wrong side. The 2 there will be above the 1. So we've got 2, 1, and then that 3 will be at the 5. So 2, 1, 5. So puzzle number 1, the answer is 8. And there's no place to... currently, there will be later, surely, but there's not currently a place to put these in to validate them. Puzzle number 2. What number is hidden behind the black bar? Oh, this is to do with adding up the value of the letters, isn't it? Renate, Lorenzo, Lorelei, and Lorenzo. Okay, Lorenzo Low. Renzo 1 5. Okay. Zero? No. Yeah, it's the R and the E there are highlighted, are darker in Renate's, the L and the O in Lorenzo, the L and the I in Lorelei. Subtract Low from Lorenzo makes Renzo. Yeah. Which would be the 12, because Lorelei, perhaps. It's a number between 0 and 99. And it's wide enough to be 2 numbers. So it's a 1... What have they made the value of the numbers? I'm going to come back to that one. What is y minus x here? 13, 16, 43. That's gone up. Okay, so we're looking at the combinations of numbers. That adds up to 100. That adds up to 100. So y is 100. 87 plus 13. So y is 100. So it's 100 minus x is 2052. So that's 78. Is that 18? It's 50, 20, 8, 78. So x is 12. 100 minus 12. So the answer to 3 is 88. Can I find the hidden number? That's a magic eye. Is it going to be upside down? There's an upside down 4. There's a 9. It's an upside down 9, 3, 4, 5, 50. There's a lot of hidden numbers there. You see a 50 in the top left reading upwards. I can see a backwards 6 or upside down 9. I can see a 3. I can see quite a few hidden numbers here. There's a 7, there's a 2, 5, 50. Not sure which of those many hidden numbers it wants me to find. So I can see quite a lot. Okay, so this is so all of the squares will be the same number and the diamonds will be the same number. I assume. Is there one number that's the right way around here? I can't see one that's the right way around actually. They're all upside down or going upwards. Oh, there's a 3. The 3 is the right way around. 3 with a question mark, I'm going to say. 5, question number 5. So I assume the squares and the diamonds are the same thing. This isn't a sliding across puzzle, like where it would be the same numbers in sequence just moving across. This is the numbers are increasing as we go down. Or the total, the full 4-digit number, not the obviously necessarily the individual numbers. So the diamond would have to be between 2 and 6. And then the square would have to be between 3 and 7. Depending on what the diamond is. And I'm assuming it can't be numbers that are already represented, so it's not 6. I might come back to that one as well. I'm just aware of, while I'm staring at it, thinking about it, it's then just dead air on the stream. Which number should go? Number should go in the bottom shape. Are these numbers? Which number should go in the bottom shape? It's putting together, it's 8. It's the top half of the diamond and the bottom half of the pinched in thing. A, says Bovenoid, A, the Canadian number. So it's 84. That's 84. Reasoning being we're looking at the top half of the A, of the E, and the bottom half of the 8 line one. So if you put those together, you get 84. Oh right, sorry. Yeah, if you put those together, I'm putting them. I was including the top half of the other one. It's not 84, it's 64. You're right, Bovenoid. I was adding in. I was putting in the whole thing for some reason of the right hand symbol, even as I was describing that that's not what you're doing. Okay, puzzle number 7. What number is hidden behind the black bar? Does this add up to 360? It can't do because this is a number between. Is it just 70? Is it just 70 to make 100? It's a number between 0 and 99. East plus, if north is 0 and south is 30, east would be 15 and west would be 45, because we're translating the compass into a clock, and the 30 is halfway around, so that would make it 60. 7 would be 60 in that case. Don't know where I can validate these answers. Yeah, 15 plus 45 is 60. Puzzle number 8. In an octagon-shaped room with 8 doors, the door to the north is marked as 0 with red paint, but someone has scratched away the writing on all the southern doors. The 2 other northern-facing doors are marked 45 and 315. The door to the west is marked 270, so this is around about a 360 degree thing. So, and it's 45 degrees each one. So 0, 2, 3, 45 would be 90. East would be marked 90. 90, 135, 150. Wait, 135, sorry, 160. No, 180. God, numbers. 135, 180. Yes, that works. So the east door would be marked 90. It would be 90 degrees around because it would be all the way around, so I didn't actually need to do the counting. Which number is hidden behind the black bar? If V plus L equals 135, what is L? Thank you for the clip, Bovenoid. Is it because I phrased it weirdly? Did I phrase it as an innuendo? V plus L equals 135. Okay, I'll have to watch the clip later to see the innuendo that I made, because I didn't intend to. V plus L equals 135. So L, is this to do with the position in the alphabet? No, because that wouldn't be anywhere near high enough to be 135. Because L is number 12 in the alphabet. And V is like number 22. And 22 plus 12 is not 135. And 22 times 12 is not 135. I'll come back to that one. Which number is hidden in the underlined sentence? Okay. Buell is not there. Kiss is 1. Rallisorivit is 8. Tivoli is 4. It's not it's not vowels. Is it consonants? It's not consonants either. Manisul. Is it dots? It's dots. Right, 1 dot in Kiss, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in Rallisorivit. So the number hidden here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Because if we're counting the punctuation as well, let's double check if we're counting punctuation. Yes, we are, because forward is given 3, so it's 8. Let's recount that: 2 over the U, 2 over the A, 1 over that I, and then the 3. So that's 8. Puzzle number 10 is 8. Number 11, what number is hidden behind the black bar? 1691, 1961. So that is 270 up. And then 80 down. I think it's going to be 1909. What else is happening to the numbers? It's not about the differences between them. Bovenwood also notes that this is not 5 plus 50 either, from Roman numerals. Hello, Glitched, welcome in. Right, I will probably come back to this one. How are you doing, Glitched? I hope you've had a good weekend and a not too Mondaying Monday. In theory, says Bovenwood, this game intrigues him. In practice, he'd stop puzzling and just go spend the whole time petting the dog. Okay. The problem with this bit is I'm not sure if this is actually something that will go into the... will have solutions and verification available in the game, or if this is just some nice brain teasers to play. And if it's the latter, like, the thing is that sitting here thinking about some of these will just leave dead air and probably not be very interesting to stream, which is why I'm sort of moving on from some of them. 13, what's the least number of turns to reach the X? Now this, if I made myself a little pointer, maybe I'll make myself a little pointer quickly. Let's think about this. Let's put in an image. What can I use as a pointer? What can I use as a pointer? The dragon's horn, and then I'll make a better one for next time. Pointy McPointer face wheel. We can use, no, because that's going to be a GIF going back and forth. I could use the dragon horn. I could use... let's use this for now. It's a bit big. We'll scale it down. We'll scale it down. Real time. The shark is my pointer. Oh, I made it upside down as well. We'll scale... come on. Stop flipping it. We just want to scale it down. Little shark pointer. Here we go. Right. He could be a bit smaller maybe. Speaking of small sharks, I do have someone to introduce you to. Right, the least number of turns to reach the X. Let's go. And now Glitch is working from home, so not too bad. Nice, nice, very good. Right, let's work out the route backwards. 1 turn, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So it's 25 there, which I'm just going to make a note of because now there are two different routes we could go. Although now I can't remember if turning this way was 25 or not. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, or 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 45, 42. 42. Let's get the pointer away for now. 42. Puzzle number 14. What is x plus y? X plus y. Right, is this... $42, the answer to everything. So let's put 42 for every answer. How many puzzles are there here? 20. Okay, we can go through them. I don't know if the answers to these are actually going to plug into anything to be verified, though, or if this is just a fun little distraction bit. Puzzle number 14. Is this the angles? No, because...
Bovinoid wants creepers to scare the shit out of everyone.
Is this angles? Or it can't be the angles at each end. So I'm going to come back to this one. Which number is the symbol to the right? Okay. So that's 51 because let's bring back the pointer, the shark pointer, because it's 5 like that. So that's 80. We're ignoring the middle line, first of all. So this is 7. 74. That's 74. Let's bring that back up so it's all on one. Okay, and we'll bring that back. Just organising my notes here. And 16 is, let's move Sharky. Which number is in behind the question mark? 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Puzzle number question mark. Puzzle number 17. Come on, pointer. What number should go in the lot? Oh, behind the question mark. You, not behind the... Uh, not behind the black spot. Mmm. Okay, puzzle number 17. What number should go in the last shape? Is this to do with angles? No, because that's a right triangle, so that would be 90. No, it's not a right triangle. What am I talking about? Right triangle is a boop, boop, boop. Trying to work out. If I'm taking too long to try and work out what the question wants of me, I'm going to move on for the sake of the stream. In my left hand, I have the total amount of coins I have. In my right hand, I have half of the amount of what I have in my left hand. The rest, 6 coins, are hidden away in my hat. So half of everything you have is in your left hand. Half of what you have in your left. Hello, Lamode. Welcome in. Lamode has been lurking while playing Tomodachi. Hope everyone's doing all right. Not doing too badly myself. Thank you. Hope you're doing okay. How's Tomodachi going? Half the total is in the left. Half of that, so it must be 24. Because you've got a quarter of your coins here, half your coins here, the other quarter under your hat. So the total must be 24. There must be 6 in this hand, 12 in this hand. Puzzle 19. A strange man walks into a cafe. He wears a black suit and sunglasses. He sits down by your table and whispers, "I have a message for you. Meet me here for breakfast 210 degrees after 0. You know the number, yes?" He then quickly leaves again. What number did the strange man mean? I think the strange man meant whatever number calls the police where you live. That's what I think the strange man meant. Dial it. Solifis says, "By the way, got my new salary increase." Nice. Wait, is that the increase? Or is that your total? Either way, nice. A strange man walks into a cafe. He wears a black suit and sunglasses. Oh, no, yeah, no, it must be the increase. You're not just getting €480 a month. That would be stupid. Jesus, all these numbers just being thrown at me by the game are messing me up a little bit. There's the creeper's jump scare from a little while ago. Hope we enjoyed it. Of course, it's the increase. You wouldn't be celebrating getting a total of €480 a month. Right. That's a good increase. Very nice. Nice to feel appreciated. Strange man walks into a cafe. He wears a black suit and sunglasses. That's nearly a 10% increase, Sol. Nice. Very good. I have a message for you. Meet me here for breakfast 210 degrees after 0. 6 o'clock. If 0 is 12, 45, 180, 7? 210 degrees round? No, 8. Be 210 degrees round. 8. Question 20. I walked on floors of germanium. Before me were 3 crosses and 2 columns. A guard asked me for the code. I called Agatha's detective for a hint. That's Poirot. But he had moved to another country. The guard told me that if I was wise, I should count my teeth. Oh, fuck. How many teeth do we have? How many teeth do we have? Walked on floors of germanium. Before me were 3 crosses and 2 columns. Is this set in Belgium? Poirot's Belgian. 3 crosses would have 3 would have 9 teeth, and 2 columns would have another 2, right? Or is it the teeth of the crosses and columns, which would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? So if you count wisdom teeth, that's another 2, right? What's germanium? What is germanium? I mean, it's obviously a type of floor. Germanium, atomic number 32, is a lustrous, brittle, greyish white, which would then also be the number of teeth. A metalloid 32, which matches the number of teeth. So I think 32 probably is the answer. What's the whole point of mentioning Poirot? How many Poirot books are there? Are there 32 Poirot books? I think we'll say 32 for that. Right. So that's that book. I've noted down the answers that we got, and we can go back to the ones that we skipped, because those answers could be useful for something. Oh, 3 crosses and 2 columns also connects 32, yeah. Other puzzle. No, I think these are all in isolation. Right, we'll come back to the others. Unlike the 12-hour system, the superior 24-hour clock system is divided into 24 hours, counting from midnight to midnight. For example, 0 is midnight, 2014 is 14 minutes past 8 in the evening, and 1847 is 47 minutes past 6 in the evening, right? That's underlined in red, so we need to keep that in mind. 1847. Counting with Roman numerals. See, this is probably some clues for answers to these. The Roman numeral system uses the 7 symbols. Yes. When using this system, one has to arrange them in different ways. Using addition and subtraction, for example. Yes, I know how those work. A strobogrammatic number is a rotationally symmetric ambigram. When written with most standard characters, the strobogrammatic character can be rotated 180 degrees and appear the same, like 8, 11, 69, nice, and so on are all examples of strobogrammatic numbers. The most recent 1881, 1961, 6009. 1881, that's in one of them. 1961, 6009. So let's go back to some of these other questions that we didn't get. Not that one. Does that do it? No. Yeah. So that would be not 135. If this was Roman numerals, that would be either... well, V plus L would be 55, or VL would be 45. 5 before L. Not 135. But if you subtract 45, if you're saying... no, never mind. I was going to go off on a bizarre tangent. Right, so this... is this 6009? 1881, 1961, 6009. So it's 60 behind the black bar here on puzzle 11. It's interesting. I didn't think about that. Like, kind of like a palindrome, but a rotational palindrome, right? I should have seen that. That's good. I'm disappointed in myself, though, for not spotting that one. But if you flip them 180 degrees, if you read this upside down, the numbers would be the same. They'd be in a different order, but they'd be the same. 12. Okay, we'll come back to it. We can come back to all of these. Because I don't even know if they're anything other than just a puzzle to do. Useful Latin phrases. Ab imo pector, from the deepest chest. Okay. Ars longa vita brevis, artist long life is short. Ari sacra fames, cursed hunger for gold. Magnum opus, great work. Memento mori, remember mortality. Memento mortem, remember death. Factum fieri infectum non potest. Fer libenta homines et quod volunt credunt. Forsen et haec olim meminis juvabit. Maybe one day it'll be joyful to remember these things. Okay. The Greek alphabet. Okay, that's going to be useful to have, but that's going to go in the memories. Ah. Okay. Think any of these ones that I wouldn't have known already? No, I don't think so. Ovest on its own, seeing Ovest probably would have confused me, but in combination with other compass directions, I would have got it as west. Oops. Dropped my controller. Okay. Is that what there is to do up here? There's no door. Oh, there is an exit here. Okay. There's a document tube. This is First Eustache, who I believe has the code 130. There we go. And that is the floor 1 map, which is where we are now. Yes. Mirror room, where can we go? We can go in here, that's locked. These doors are locked. We can go in here and open that shortcut. Let's do that. Doggo. A dog like all other dogs. A dog like all other dogs. Okay. Locked door. Okay. A dog like all other dogs. That's bolted from the other side. What? Oh, I'm thinking of downstairs. I was thinking of the shortcut downstairs, and I can see that, and I can also see the SC is on this side, so it's bolted from that side. Okay, a dog like all other dogs. And then there's a padlock next to it. That must be a thing. That must be a clue for this. A good dog. Yes, a dog like all other dogs. All dogs are good dogs. Correct. American dollar. Nope, there's not a thing to interact with there. Another American dollar. Right, let's do what we can on the floor we're on. So we came from here. We can go up here, but we might not be able to go into these rooms, but we can find out. Or we can go in there. So we know we can go in there. We know we can go here and here where the telephone is. Right, let's go up this. So I'm so used to just pressing circle to back out of things, and that's not how this game works. Film poster. Le Terrible. And something of heart. So that's Animale Terrible. I can't remember what that one was. I mean, it could just be Ace of Hearts. But I'm pretty sure we've seen that film name. Something on the other side. We didn't go in the church outside. Something on the other side is blocking the way. That's locked with a number code. Okay. Let me quickly go downstairs. Is it downstairs? No, it was just up here, wasn't it? It was over here. Animale Terrible. And then his other films were Nothing of Hearts here. Dog Like All Other Dogs, Automobile, and Animale Terrible. Yeah, no. Page is torn out of that one. Bovinoid would say don't spend all the money in one place, but he knows I'm going to. I'm going to buy the little collectibles with it. Photographic memory maps. Right. So those half posters must be meaningful for something. Let's go and have a look in here. We have a clock. We have the west door, which is locked. A key. An astronomical clock. So these are all I can't remember what all of these are. I think the 69 is Pisces. The one at the top I believe is Aries. I think the M is Scorpio, weirdly. But what does this want me to do? I can't really... It's at a weird angle. So I want this to point at some I want each of these to point at a different star sign. So I need to find out which. Let's come this way. Okay, we've got some blood. Or red paint, at least. Oh, this is the... Right. Because this is the ground floor. And that down to there was the basement. Okay. So we've been here. Is that now just locked? Or is there still someone in there? Sounds like someone's very upset in there. Okay, well, let's go this way. Elevator service sign. We've got some more. Got a plus sign. The etymologist's dream plus Canzone dell'Oceano equals that. Okay. Do you want to find out what years they were released? An espresso machine. Money? No. Elevator call button. Appears to be out of order. Okay. Hausmeister GmbH Nachtale 61. Okay. Let's go and get some more collectibles. It's a little house on a hill. And that is a little alien in a UFO. I'm worried that it's starting to get a bit... Do I have any more? I only had the $2, right? Yeah, right. I'm worrying that it's going to get a bit dark, so I'm just going to quickly sort that out. I will be right back. Hello, and I also want to introduce you to a new little friend that Kizzy gave me. It's a little baby shark. Do. This is Mo, guardian of the keys. What do you think, Hubert? What do you think? No. No, it's fine. It's little Mo, little baby shark. Little baby shark keyring. New friend. Baby Hubert. Right, back to the game. So, there are definitely some doors I should be able to open now. I could go back out to the church because we didn't actually go in there. So I feel like I should be able to open that door. That one's blocked from the other side. I feel like maybe I should be able to work out how to open that one. I should have something to do with this clock. That door feels like the dog poster. And it feels like these two posters go to that. Maybe the years the films were released. The same with this door here. Mo the Keymaster. That's right. And downstairs... No, there are no doors I can open downstairs. I feel like this is... It's to do with the posters. It's to do with the film posters. These 3 doors.
What the heck is that?
Thank you very much for the bits, Piggy. Hello and welcome in. I need to examine the evidence. Hope you're having had a great weekend and having a good start to the week, and Monday isn't Mondaying you too hard. There wasn't anything in this book about when those films were released, is there? "1959 interview." Dog like all other dogs is mentioned here. Could it be 1959? Oh, there's a... What's here? Some numbered books. Okay. It's stuck in the shelf. 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 It's stuck in the shelf, mate. Probably should have... There's probably a solution to this somewhere. It's stuck in the shelf. It's stuck in the shelf. And would you believe it? It's stuck in the shelf. I'm doing alright. This is a very interesting game. I'm just concerned about some of it does need me to go a bit quiet and thinky, which I'm not sure is amazing for streaming. Right, okay. Hold on. Right, so there'll be some hint as to which books I need to touch and in what order, right? Okay, that's a moon. Okay. So I need to put 5 different moon positions in to unlock that journal. Right, we've got some red paint leading to here. So I need to do something here. Stuck in the shelf. 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 Rejected title before they decided on Ghost in the Shell. Stuck in the shelf. But an American dollar was hidden on top of the book. Ooh. Maybe that's what the red paint was about. Stuck in the shelf. And stuck in the shelf. Okay. Okay, right. So this journal, I need to find something to do with phases of the moon, and this will probably tell me what order to touch the books in. That's what I'm assuming here. What was the year that was mentioned in here? 1959. It's probably not it. Well, let's go have a look. Got some ads coming up in just under a minute. Or maybe backwards, because it's the, I don't think this is the year that that film is meant to have been released, though. I don't know if these are real films either. A dog like all other dogs. D-O-A-L-D-A. Dolda. Adload. If you're looking at the capital letters. Adloud. Nothing that makes sense that would be a number here. No read, only look. A dog like all other dogs, but it's backwards. It's definitely a hint for something. And I think it's the code to this. So I've not got any information on like a year that that's meant to have been released, right? Magic posters. Oh, those, yeah. Buttons and inscriptions, the calling card. We still haven't done anything with. Okay, that was just to get us in the gate. That was all to get us in the gate. Temporary studio in the basement. That was to lead us to where to find the clues for those. And the air break has ended. Welcome back from that. If you were stuck in ad jail, thank you very much for sticking around. Any clues in here? Spend your American dollars wisely. Their amounts finite and new things to purchase might be discovered as you progress. Whoops. In and around the hotel, you will encounter bolted shortcuts. Listen very carefully if a person wearing an owl mask speaks. If a revolver is raised, it means the game could be over if you do not answer correctly. You might not always have the required knowledge to solve a puzzle. Explore, observe, yeah. Okay. I'm going to go out and back because we didn't go in the church. There was a little church in the woods that we just walked straight past. So I'm going to go back. We're going to say hello to the puppy. Hey, hey! Where are you going? Hi. Good dog. What was the dog's name? What was the dog's name? Rudy. Rudy with an I. R-U-D-I. That doesn't translate to... That doesn't translate to numbers, to a 4-digit number very well. Just thinking about the all dogs are good dogs poster. Right, we're going to come back and have a look at this church that I completely ignored and walked past. There's probably something in there. Oh, it's a grave. It's locked. Okay, so I can actually do anything there yet anyway. My phone battery's actually quite low and my charger's too short for me to plug it in while gaming, so let's put that into battery saving mode. Make sure anything like location information is turned off and stuff. That's all fine. What's that? That can turn off. Anything that will keep the battery running a bit longer. Going for about another hour today. Do I need to do anything with these? Dreamer. Rudy. Good baby. Following me now. Right, so I should theoretically have the information needed to open some of these doors. Theoretically. I wonder if that little puzzle book was to train you in the types of puzzles that you're going to be finding. Plus sign, the etymologist stream, plus Canzon dell'Oceano, equals code for this lock, I assume. But that information doesn't appear to be... What if I take the stuff that I've opened in the tubes? No, that's the toilet. Wrong room. I'll wash my hands. No, there's nothing to do with placing them here. It's just to get the maps, isn't it? Okay. I haven't gone up here. Let's go upstairs. Why not? Exhibition opening 2014. Film poster. Automobile, upside down. And that's going to be a hint for that. For that lock. Okay, we've got a computer. I can save the game. Nope, don't have a disc. "2014 door, it's locked. Needs a key. Oh, I can go here. Find another one of these. Shredded posters. No. Lorenzo's The Million Tears. Cure the blind, heal the sick. Does that look right? Yes. American dollar. Let's have a look around here. 1847 door. Needs a key. Document tube. Trejev Warnik. We worked that out as being 135. No. Trejev Wonyink is not 135. Let's go back and have a look at it. Where is it? Where is it? Where's it gone? Architect sketches. Wozniak Tredev. Okay. So it's not 85 plus 50. Oh, because the 85 tower is too big. It's 450. 450. No. No, it's not. Okay. So what we're doing is we are splitting the mansion down the middle, and one side is this, and the other side is this, and we add the numbers together. So we've got a low tower, 3 windows, 2 windows here. The peak comes there, so it's definitely the. Oh, this doesn't have the fucking door on it. Okay, it's 595 then. This has all the components. This is definitely. Okay, let's try 595. No. Just have to press it again to get out of it. Right, okay. 195 has a spike on the far left turret. Oh, it does. So it does. 215 doesn't. 250 only has one, so it must be 330 then. Process for elimination. Get there eventually. No, because that has 2 windows, so it's 150. 150. So it's not 400. Because I did 550. No, I did 450. I didn't do 550. Okay. No. What? My observation skills are lacking. Okay. So we've got this little turret here. And then 3 windows, and the roof comes in just under the let's just call it what it looks like, the head of the cock. Which is this one. And then we've got this tower with 2. And the lip there is just under the thing, which it is. And it's got the spike, it's got 2 windows there, it's got the roof bit there. It's got 1 window here before the door. So, is the 400 wrong? I don't see why. The 500... could be correct. Just make it 650. The 60 is not correct. 275 isn't correct. The 85 isn't correct because it's too big. So is it the 500 then? What's the difference between these two? Oh, for fuck's sake, that's only got 2 windows there. Okay. So it's 650. There we go. And we have... Okay, why is there a 741 here? Okay, so the secret shortcut there, which will be locked from that side, which goes through to the elevator. And thank you, Kizzy. I think I worked it out just as you were typing it. And we've done that poster. Okay, so let's just have a bit more of a look down. Notice as far as that goes. The shortcut's bolted from the other side. Can't open those doors. And the maps are... Okay, we can go in there where there's a coffee machine. Don't think we can have the coffee. 741 is written next to that door, which we can get to. This shortcut is closed from that side. Oh, we knocked on the door. There's no one there. Okay, so we can't unlock that. Coffee machine, which we can do nothing with. Okay, we've got some red drops going this way. Let's follow them. Another shredded poster. So we want that one at the top. Like that probably goes at the bottom. That comes here. That goes there. In his latest mystery, that goes there. That needs to come there. And is that correct? Playing cards turn into keys. I do feel like these are numbers that are underlined, so that would be 141. No, there's nothing there. Nothing else in here. American dollar. Now this door with a 3-digit code. Okay. And what was written next to it? 741? (741). Ta-da! I worked it out by reading it. A bust. 1 Nate. 1 and 3.
Bing pot!
Thank you very much for the bits and sellers. Bing pot, indeed. 2-1 Lai. Laura. Be 2-1. Lon. So that would be Laura Lai. That would be Lorano. A printing device. There's a note next to the device. Input case-sensitive code to request bug report 2. I don't know what that would be. Yeah. So Renat, Laura. Okay, so 2 is low, 1 is re. Let's put this in my notes. One is re. So that'll be Renat, and 3 is TE. So that's Renat. That's. Oh no, then that would be Renat. What was the other person's name? Ren. Lorelai. Lorenzo? Zoe, that was the other person's name. Yeah. Relozo. Let's try Relozo on here. Case sensitive. No. So it's not 1, 2, 3 like that. Lore. So it would be Relozo. The lows are always capitals, but the re's are not necessarily. So let's try it that way. Law. Oh no, we're not starting with law. We're starting with re. Re. Low. Zo. Nope. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, I thought there was a number there. Bug report 2. So maybe it's just the 2. Maybe it's just the LO. No. Okay. Renat. Renzo. Laura. Lorenzo. Okay. Maybe it's all caps. Relozo. Oh, wait. Maybe it's RE with a capital. And then another capital R, E, Z, O, re-reso, low re, then I'm not sure why it would be, low reso, re-reso, lorry, lorezo. Don't feel like that is gonna work. Let's try. Yeah, I don't think there's, because then why would it be numbered, right? Reso. Lorry. Lorezo. No. One. I mean, that gives us what 1, 2, and 3. It gives us what 1, 2, and 3 are. Generally, maybe just all in lowercase. And then if that's not it, I will assume that I need other information. Low. Zo. No. But we've got that 1 is re, 2 is low, and 3 is zo. The re is always a capital. No, the re is not always a capital because of her. But it can be a capital, so maybe it should be. Re. Low. Zo. No. Alright. So that's something else. Because the clue doesn't necessarily have to be in this room. Okay, so we've done that. That's locked from the other side. We can't get into these yet. Can't get through here. I feel like it's... What else would this be for? Gives us a 6-letter Relozo. There's nothing with a 6 input anywhere. There are numbers on here. We want bug report 2. Why did I just press F? Bug report 2, maybe it's... He's the second one round. So maybe it's... Lozo. There's also the punctuation. It's not Lozo. What else is on this thing? Not really. What's that? What's that? Is that 12112? And there's numbers up here as well, if that is that. Similar icons up here. No. Actually, I quite like having this shark as my pointer. I'm going to keep it. Lorenzo. Is it? Surely not. But just the Nate N. Lay N. No. Well, we've got that information. Maybe it goes somewhere else. So I tried putting in different variations of Rilozo, which would be the 1, 2, 3, in terms of capitalization. And I tried putting in the whole thing. Does that make a difference to this? If Re is 1, I think it does, you know? No. No, because there's 2 1s in Lorenzo. And Lo starts as a 1 in Lorelei. Unless it's all added together. But no. I wouldn't make that. Re is 1. Lo would then be 12. But so is 3. So N would be 2, but then you don't know. No, that doesn't work. Does it somehow connect to it anyway? Don't think it does. N's could be, no, NZ could be 1. And then O could be 5. No, because Lo is 2, so no, this doesn't correspond. This does not correspond to those busts. If we go back down here, these film posters are a conundrum, because what numbers am I to associate with them? So I think they are to do with the codes for the doors they're next to. I just don't know what numbers I'm supposed to associate with them. No, I didn't go up. I went here. Hello. Here's some numbers. Order 1, 2, 3, 4. Adieu. Tbilisi. Okay. On the map. Okay, we don't have a map for this bit. We will in a minute. Andre Plan. Don't think we got his. Or did we? Yeah, we didn't get his, so let's have a look at that. Any hidden costs? Any hidden costs? Are there any numbers hidden in this picture anywhere? 714. 714. Just in case we need it again later, I will write that down in my notes. 714. So we've got the map of this floor now. Okay, so we can't go this way. What's that symbol mean? Can't go this way because it's locked from that side. That door's locked and probably to do with these posters. We can go in that cutting room. And we can check. It's not a door, it's a sculpture. There is a hole in the forehead of the sculpture. Tampon? No. And then that will open a door behind it, I guess, a secret door. American dollar. Keep pressing the wrong button. Right, Lorenzo. These need to go down. That needs to go up. That looks right. 116. Bovinoid says, as much as tampons were invented for bullet wounds, headshots seem out of their range. Were tampons invented for bullet wounds? The ancient Egyptians were using reeds as tampons. A long time before anyone had guns. Like the reed, or is it bulrushes? The reeds with the puffy, they kind of look a bit like a plant tampon. Right, so we've done that, and that gives us 116. These are 3-digit numbers. Right, something needs to go in that bust's head. I feel like this is a 4-digit lock. That's going to be related to this poster. But what? How do I get a number out of this? Is it 3142? Tell you my reasoning if I'm right. Otherwise you can just wonder. It's not 3142. Okay. So I know that these posters, I'm fairly certain these posters are connected to the locks next to them. But I'm not sure how I'm getting a number out of them. So that would be on the bottom. I can't move them. So the top left would be on the bottom. Bottom left would be bottom right. There's not really anything indicating numbers to me there. I mean, obviously this one does. This one quite clearly indicates numbers. But this one... I don't understand. Like automobile being upside down, being inverted 180. How do I get a number from that? The only thing I can think of is if I can somehow find the year this was made and then flip it and it'll still be readable, right? But I've not seen any information anywhere about the dates of these, unless I'm supposed to be able to read it. My camera's not in the way of it, is it? Is it not? Is it maybe up in this top corner where my camera's overlapping the screen? Let's have a look. Turn me off for a second. Where's the camera? Nope, that is not the case. I think there's a chunk of information that I'm missing to do with the films. Because the films seem to be supposed to relate to numbers. But I don't have any way of doing that. I don't have anything to slot into the caravan either. Right, let's have a look at this. Stolen in the gatehouse in very good condition and has almost no visible scratches, very light. KLB Electronics 1982, not for resale, is printed on a label on the back. The bite size was a handheld game console developed by KLB Electronics. Magazine advertisements from 1982 suggest that the console would have launched the same year, but no sources have been able to verify the console ever released. Some sources claim the device was withdrawn due to players receiving severe eye strain because it bites eyes. The console is said to have been able to install games and applications on the internal memory and display three colors, white, grey, black, simultaneously on its 180 by 180 pixel display. Got no games for it. 1982. calculator. I do have a bladder, that's why there's the toilet, okay. Personal history. Okay, that's just a log of what I'm doing. So nothing else like written on here. Pride and joy of Hotel Let's Yar with all the convenience of your dreams. Lush restaurant, rustic cafe. No indicator of anything that would be numbers. Forest map with the description. And then the map. It's not going to be, it's not in the instruction book, it's not in the letters. Notes about exhibition. Second floor, it's where we are. But it's got the red rope in front of it. Missing script pages, need to find them. Ghost tour. Quiz. No. Playing cards 141. 116. 4. Okay, maybe they're not 3 numbers. Yeah, because that's P, that's not 9. It'd be 116 if you flip it over. None of this tells me anything about numbers. None of this, right? 1959 interview in Cineterzo, but that doesn't attach to the films. So I'm not sure how to get numbers out of these for the doors they're attached to. I mean, I doubt this will work to put the 2014 in here because that's what the number nearby it is. Of course it doesn't. Let's see if is there anything I've missed, anything I haven't touched that I can touch. Should I go through here? I did, that's the star signs. We could... Oh, hello. I just had to explore. And then we find a man. Okay. I guess I just had to check every floor. Signorina, I am happy like 1,000 children to see you. Please, forgive my absence. I had some matters I needed to discuss with the Americans. What's all the red stuff? First things first, Signorina. You must above all get to know this house. After all, it is your art that would reveal all its secrets and memories. This is crucial to the project. Okay. Now, Signorina, if you would excuse me, as you can see, raindrops fall on man and hedgehog alike. I have to go and clean off all this red paint. Call me on my room number about your findings. things. We must uncover everything. Can I not ask you about the other stuff then? He's staying in room 1963. Okay. You will, of course, be needing your room key. I left it at the reception desk, so maybe I wasn't supposed to be solving those padlocks just yet. Good luck, Bella. Right, maybe I wasn't supposed to be solving those padlocks just yet. That's fine. 1963, there is... on his desk in the office? The reception desk. Let's go in here. An American dollar. A letter. 1963, let's make a note of that. Is that the room number he was staying in as well? To whom it may concern, it has come to our attention that Mr. Nero has contracted you to work on his project. We are writing to let you know that we are not involved in any capacity with Mr. Nero, nor any of his projects of late last year, but that's the same years from before. Okay. Wait, did we already read this letter? Is that the letter that we found as well? Okay, I see what this is. Do we want this to say 1963 or 62? Can we make it say 60? Maybe we can. Oh, what am I doing? 6 is like that. Not 1963. 1962. There we go. Change the room 2014 key and an American dollar. Telephone directory. Okay. There's quite a few phone numbers. Maybe we need to call some people. Where was he? Room 1963. Ah, Signorina. Have you found anything new in the house? There is no news. Okay. So there were other things that I possibly should have asked him earlier when we were talking to him there. Let's go up to our room though. 2014. Upstairs. '14 room key. Oh dear. This. Excuse me? What are you doing in my room? Get out, you bitch. She's fast asleep. Wake her up. You're in my bed. And she has laser eyes. Young woman, before I go, please help me see. Help the old woman see. She's mumbling. The piece at Electronic Art Symposium. Photo collages. Cafe. Mother. Her sister. And father. Sculpture project. Telex name. Delphine's band. Get out. Where's the space? Out of my bed. Get out. There's no response. It's my bed. Shunatag. Name of resident. Date of admission 13/12/2014. Date of summary. Ms. Blank suffers from blank and blank. The latter is believed to be a symptom of early stages of blank. It's likely that Ms. Blank condition is blank. Lately, Ms. Blank has been receptive to verbal communication. Thus, we've seen notable reactions when mentioning things such as family members, friends, places she has visited, or things related to her work. As it is believed that this verbal stimuli is beneficial for Ms. Blank, the care team intends to find more information about Ms. Blank. Visitors will be encouraged to communicate with Ms. Blank using any verbal stimuli the care team finds advisable. Try bomb her. Try to bomb her, says Bovinoid. Name of a place she used to visit. Find out name of parents. Okay. So we can... These are things that we want to say to her. Try the C-bomb on her. No. No. I'm not going to type that on my stream. Okay, so we need to find information on her. A broken mirror. There's a ladder up to the attic. There's a QR code. No, it's a maze lithograph. Okay. So there's probably a maze somewhere that we'll go through that's going to be important for. An American dollar. Give me that money. And a document tube. Lof T. Vinden, who we worked out, was code 108. If I did my maths correctly in my head. Yes. Oh. Trophy. Excellence within the field of child. I think I've got all the maps, is what it's saying. Okay. So everything that's up here. Thank you for the trophy, Rex Enceladus. There's everything that's up here. Keep these ads snoozed, because we'll be finishing shortly for today. Okay, let's have a bit more of a look around. There's a stack of empty video cassette boxes. Ah! Year 1959. So 6561. Right. Let me just check that this theory is correct. How was your room, Signorina? There's a lady in there, but I'll be back in a second. Are you in a hurry? Oh, I've got to talk to you. Okay, 6561. Was it what you expected? Except that there's someone in there. You really like puzzles, Signorina. Let me think. I've got it. You were the someone. That was an inventive riddle, Bella. No, there's someone other than me in there. Now, Signorina, I forgot to ask you the most important thing. Did you bring the script pages like we agreed? There was no agreement. Signorina, signorina. There is a problem bigger than a jackpot. A very big problem. How do you suppose we will find how it ends? Thank you for typing that out for me, Bovenoid. I suggest you make it a very high priority to bring them to me. Okay. 6-5. That wasn't weird at all. Yes. Cool. So, I'll find the film's release dates upstairs in my room. And that was 6561 because it was 1959, but this is flipped over, right? 180 degrees, which would make it 6561. That's why that will go in that room next time. For now, we know how to unlock those doors now. We just need, as I was right, we needed to find more information about the films. And we're going to save the game. And jump on over to here, because we are wrapping up the stream there. Thank you all very much for coming in, hanging out and watching. Thank you to Enceladus, Bovenoid, Kizzy, Miss James Ether and Sol for being wonderful mods. Thank you to Mike, Bovenoid, Kizzy for using your channel points. Thank you, Bandit, for your 25 stream streak. If you do want to use your double-length unstackable nerf reward for reaching a 25 stream streak, you can use it in another stream. It would just be a nerf where you tell me that there's something I'm not allowed to use, an ability I'm not allowed to use in whatever game I'm playing. Thank you, Piggy and Enceladus, for the bits as well. Thank you all for being here. Now, on Wednesday at 6 PM BST, I will be playing more Octopath Traveler. We are coming very close to the end of that one. On Friday at 6 PM BST, I will be playing some more Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Seth Dies Lots. And on Saturday at 11 AM BST, we'll be doing some more XCOM, where you can put your name in for channel points, and you can save the world. Save the world, not die. You can save the world from aliens. And on Sunday at 11 AM BST, we will probably be doing some more Phasmophobia. Maybe I'll try working back up towards knowing what I'm doing with zero evidence investigations by doing maybe 2 evidence investigations and sort of gradually get myself back into knowing what I'm doing with those. Right, let's have a look at a raid. Who do we have to raid? Well, let's see. We have a few people on at the moment. We've just had the raid notices put in there. Thank you very much for doing that. So if you are a subscriber, you can use the first one with me as a policeman, and otherwise you can use the second one with the police emoji. But let's pick a raid. Let's go and have a look at someone that we haven't done for a while. So, have I ever raided Punk? Let's go and raid Punk Cafe. Punk Cafe is currently doing a just chatting. She's only been up for a little while, so she might be about to pick a game as well. But we can go and say hello. You'll get some channel points for coming along with the raid if you're following. So let's get that going. And if you are not following and you've been enjoying what you've been watching and like the sound of what else I'm going to be playing, please consider tapping that follow button. It's completely free and it's completely anonymous. Nothing pops up on stream. We won't give you any amount of fuss or call you up by name unless you want us to. Hello, Kemp. Welcome in. Yes, yeah, I think I found Punk through Sol is how I found Punk. Yeah, through Sol. Right, so other than that, there's nothing else to say, but thank you all again. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.